Rumba's kept pros and celebs from the illustrious perfect score of 40 since the show began. It's such a difficult dance on Strictly because there's so much technique to get hold of, and being one of the slower dances, that technique is really exposed, so any little mistake and everyone will see it. Also, chemistry plays a massive part in the dance. You've got to dance with someone that you've only known for a matter of weeks, like you've been dancing with them for years.
That wasn't sexy, and it certainly wasn't seductive, darling. It was more like watching a barn dance.
The almost there, but not quite 40 club in this dance includes Cara Toynton and Rachel Stevens.
Craig has actually never given a 10 for the rumba.
9!
I've never given a perfect 10 for the rumba on Strictly because it is one of the hardest Latin dances. It's very, very slow. It requires an enormous amount of technique.
So a good partner is always key. You'll do.
Yeah. Cheers. The first step when learning the rumba is to learn how to walk. Now, what we do in rumba is walk on straight legs and never on the heel. So we'll always go forward toe first and straight legs. So we go step, replace, side, step, replace, and side. And as you can see, never on the heel, toe first. Celebrities find this really hard to do because in real life, nobody walks forward toe first or with straight legs.
The judges will always look for hip action in any rumba.
The hips are actually constantly moving throughout the rumba.
So the way that we show hip action is by doing this very simple step called the figure 8. Now come on, Kevin, move those hips around. So he's just going from right to left and move and move and move. You have to isolate the hips from the rest of the body. So the upper body has to stay still, the legs have to stay straight, and the hips need to move around very, very fluidly. That's very sexy. I'll give you a 10 for that. The arms are very important because they need to stay nice and fluid. For the female celebs, you need to learn how to be gentle with the arms and finishing the lines and looking very pretty.
So this is a step called opening outs. So here's my arm, framing Karen. 2, 3, 4. And I'm shaping Karen and presenting her as she goes past.
And I'm going to make sure that my arms are extending and finishing every line to make everything look effortless and beautiful.
Now let's combine the 3 and go for it.
Looks like a perfect 40 to me.